electricity on. That's better. So that's wearing. Okay. Should be. There we go. Yep. Oh, right. So.
So you're going to do your orgasm live on TV?
Yeah. How does a penguin make pancakes with his flippers? This might. Oh, mine's broken.
What did the penguin get from the genie in the lamp?
Don't know.
3 fishes.
Oh god.
Is that your excuse just to open more?
No, that one's broken. It's no good. You can't do it if it's broken.
Yeah, I bet you broke it.
So these have been in the car, so they kind of melt a little bit. Right. Okay. No, you gotta take a whole thing out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the whole thing out. This is gonna be very childish, guys.
Right. Okay. So what you do? No. Nip.
That's what I was about to freaking do.
Corner.
Corner.
Right. Now do the opposite corner. Right.
Right.
Not too much.
Now what's the nibble?
No, that's one nibble. Right. Then suck your teeth through.
So you've done this before, haven't you?
Yeah, like a golf ball, and then just go.
Is that how you get your extra money?
Mate, that's a trick down in the docks. You bit off too much, mate. Put it on your mouth in one go. Yeah? What? Penguins, mate. Alright, yeah.
I thought that was just a pay-per-view channel. You giving a
That's
freebie?
That's a freebie, that's what you see. That's what you see, only Duncan, lads.
Oh god.
Oh, right. Evening, everybody. Full action tonight, Europe. Jason said we're cracking board as usual. Yeah, nice.
Yes.
So,
Commandos against.
Grenadiers. Jesus, look at the weather coming in.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so Commandos versus Grenadiers.
Yep.
I got smack on 1,000 points.
I got 999.
Oh, man.
So if I lose, that's why.
Yeah, that's right. That 1 point would have made it over the
It would have. Yeah, we're in the vortex guy.
All my comments showed up. Yes, they are, Danny. We're not using ball bonds, we're using penguins. Oh, that's a nice cup of tea as well. So,
And I've sent that.
yeah, oh yes, I got a message from Dad and Dom.
Yeah.
They went out and they come back and there it was, and his face beamed, man. He was so happy. So that's what they're going to do next. Plus, they just had a little, they done a small game of, I think it was Rats against Italians. Either way, it didn't go well with the dad, I don't think. Oh, do you know what? That is such a good cup of tea. I might have to disappear and make another one.
Okay, man. Yeah, I sent it. It was the old version of the Americans. Just the one that got the rifle with the actual
Scope on it.
Scope on it, yeah.
That's really kind of you. But that's what I like about this community. People do that. It's just like that. There we go. Yeah, so last week, Kings of War. Oh my god, I really thought I was doing all right, and then all of a sudden my sentence just disappeared.
Yeah.
Just completely
Crumbled to dust.
Yeah, man, yeah, literally crumbled to dust. Suddenly thought I was playing with Thousand Suns. All was dust.
There we go, as well. Yeah.
That was a cracking game, though.
And I have actually looked at the dwarfs as well.
All right, how did that go?
Oh, I looked at the book, just look at what there is.
Yeah.
But,
any chance we can have some victory at sea?
we ain't got that.
I'm going to say no. More like two hairy gamers do biscuits. Bloody right. Oh, that could be our channel.
2 Hairy Gamers Need Biscuits.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 Quick Duns.
I don't know about that. That's far too much information, Jay. you find if you dunk it too long, it falls off?
Gets too wet.
Depends how dirty the tea is. We've got to keep it clean because Dad and Don might be watching this. He's like, all right, son, this is not what to do.
We're talking biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah. Just because you've got dirty minds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dunkin'
Oh
biscuit.
man, that was a nice cup of tea. So, Victory at Sea. I've got to be honest, when I've ever watched sea-based games, it's, without being offensive, been a little bit boring. I think it's one of these things you've got to be playing. I'm not sure it would make a good visual spectacle. The hairy biscuit challenge sounds a bit suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, because I've seen, bless him, I've seen Kitchen try to do, I think he done Victory at Sea. He was trying to do Pacific stuff. And it might be a great game, but I don't think it
Shows well.
shows well, no.
Yeah, because I've seen.
Because I've been tempted to do Blood Red Skies, but I don't think it translates. Oh, pardon me. I don't think it translates very good to a viewing.
Yeah, because I've seen that. I don't think it's
Mantic have a martyr at sea or something.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one being played, but it was over that one. There was another one. I'm not sure which one it was now, but first it was all ships, and it seems to have a lot of flying craft.
Then what was it? Josh from Crown of Command has done a couple of Man of War games.
Yeah.
Now, unless you know what you're doing, all right, the models look great because, of course, he's an ex-Games Workshop painter and that, so that you know they're going to be well painted, and they are. They look great. The sea, the high elf fleets and that look beautiful. But as a game itself, it's
a bit like Gothic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think Gothic would be quite.
It's like, unless it's done right, Space Hulk wouldn't be a good game to watch. Great to play, but I'm not sure if it would translate to watching it.
Gork and Walk might be.
Well, that's down to you. You got all those bits, so if you want to do a one-off,
it's only because it's funny.
Yeah, well, I've never played it.
Oh mate, you don't go. Well, I did play to win. I just was not very nice.
You never play to win. It just naturally happens for you.
No, it's one of those games where you've got two games of orcs, and everybody goes, oh yeah, I'm going to take out this, I'm going to take out that. They go, what have you taken? I've got a bike, buggy, and on a bike I've got a juvenile orc on the back, and you just give them a shield and a club, I think it was, or just give them a club and a net.
Right.
And what you do, you throw the net, when you go out, you throw the net at someone, tangle the net, you jump off and smack them over the edge, and you just stand next to them the whole of the game, just smack them on the edge every time they kept trying to get up.
That was it?
Oh yeah, because you capture them, if you capture them at the end of the game, you send them to work. And
right.
The next game is they try and, the next thing you have with that person is they're trying to get back they get one chance of kind of being able to get back. I played this one poor lad, he had a group of men out, and I captured most of all the high-ranking ones.
Well, your net and juvenile.
Yeah, and then the next game I basically was watching him out. Should have started again. It was funny.
Did you ever play, was it Dark Future?
Oh, the corgi cars. No,
no, that's Badland, Gaslands.
Right. Yeah,
but Dark Future was basically it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Offspring have come up with their version, Gaslands.
Yeah.
I never played it.
I played it once or twice. It looked quite complicated.
Oh, really?
I never really got into it.
But then you find that with the early you look at the early Games Virtual games, it's very, I mean, Christ. I was looking through a PDF file of the Harlequin Army list, which would have been initially for Rogue Trader.
Yeah.
Holy crap. The list of stuff you can have, all the different grenades you can have, the digital weapons you can have, you can suddenly make the Solitaire or Psyker level 1, 2, 3 or 4. The options were ridiculous. So I know they streamed it down a lot. I missed that. What was it?
That Man of War game was pretty good to watch, even for I never actually played, and we've watched a few Battlefield Gothic games, and they were pretty easy to throw, really. All right. I thought Gothic would have been quite a bit of a thing, because that was all angles, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I could never get
a bit like Kings of War, isn't it? It's all angles.
Yeah, but it was angles and firing.
Firing arms, and you had to predict where you were going to be in like 2 turns, and where they were going to be, and where you were going to be abreast or prow, stern, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of planning.
And of course, the Eldar fleets were so maneuverable.
Yeah, so I wanted an Orc fleet.
Oh, Roger had an Orc fleet.
Yeah, but
He just had loads of rammers.
yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's all he did.
Yeah,
He just rammed everything.
yeah, that's what I wanted. It's like, what's the tactic? Just ram it.
I bet they're worth a lot now.
Yeah, but you got 3D printed from.
Yeah, of course you do.
I've probably got a rule book actually somewhere in the attic.
What, Battlefleet Gothic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have, or it might have suffered in the Great Purge of Attic. Because I lost a lot out of that purge. Lost some very old models, bulbs, white dwarfs, rule books. Yeah, the Great Purge. Terrible. We're looking a bit red there. What's going on there?
I don't know.
So yeah, bolt action, very good.
Yep.
Kings of War last week was, as usual,
very good.
frustrating. My dice. I'm literally going to do a very short video of me setting fire to one of my dice with all the rest of them watching. Just for the hell of it.
I can't do any videos of mine.
Why not? Well, no, your dice are lovely.
They get taken down.
Oh, did you see my meme?
yeah.
I hate you! You're meant to roll under the nerve, but you're not over it.
Oh yeah.
Terrible. Fingers crossed I'll have some better dice this game. I prefer, if I don't mind having average dice.
Well, Battle Action Europe, you usually do pretty well.
Yeah, I do, which is
I don't do very well in the Europe.
Yeah, but I've got a fairly balanced army this time.
Yeah, so why?
Do you know why you don't do very well?
Why?
No brands.
No, it's not that.
No brands.
No, it's vehicles actually.
I've only got one. You got
Yeah,
two.
Yeah, I have this one. Yeah, but it's not that. In the desert, you haven't got anti-tank mobile weapons. You know, like your Panzerfaust and stuff like that.
No.
In Europe, you do. You see, well, I've got the pit, but since it's a short range, they're very easy to take out before I get to a vehicle.
Technically, I'm only hamstring myself because I could just do a reinforced platoon in the desert, a boring standard reinforced platoon. Now, if I do that, I've got everything. TNT Sherlock, Desi, but I've got everything. I can have a Panzerschreck and just paint up in desert, because it's just a reinforced platoon.
You have Panzerfaust in the desert.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just a reinforced platoon. Feel what you want.
Yeah, but it's the 8th of the year.
Does it really matter?
Yeah, of course it does.
No, it doesn't.
Well, yeah, so I'll be taking Pierce, not Win, because they're not round. No, because when you look at the desert ones, they're not in it.
No. Don't worry about the desert. Don't worry about the desert campaign books, right?
You might as well take a.
You can just field a reinforced platoon.
Yeah.
Right, so just field a reinforced platoon.
Yeah, but it would
paint
be
in
white.
desert colours.
It won't be right, would it?
Alright, so basically let's look through the book.
Yeah, it's not right. You can't do
No.
things like that.
No. The Panzerschreck was a German development of the American bazooka first encountered in North Africa.
Yeah, bazooka was. Yeah.
Yeah, so I could.
And they found the Germans sort of had it used against them in North Africa. And they didn't have it in North Africa.
Yeah, well, it doesn't say that, does it? It doesn't say it didn't have it. First encounter in North Africa.
Yeah, the bazooka
The Panzerschreck was a German development of the American bazooka.
Yeah, first encounter in North Africa.
Yeah, you just split it out, didn't you?
No, it's factual.
It's not. Yeah, man. Yeah.
We will be playing Desert Campaign once he got his Italians.
Wow, as it happens.
Did you bring them?
No.
Why not?
Because I messaged you and you didn't get back to me.
I was probably here.
Alright. Well, no, I was tired.
Oh, you're tired.
I was tired.
Oh, man.
But I've done. It's not historical Europe, but Rich is right saying it's just a real problem. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It was not the theme of the game, is it?
No, but it might help.
It might help you.
Oh.
It might help you.
There's a Bren. There's a Bren. Missed both of them.
But you know what I mean, don't you?
What?
Or to have a Bren with a Piet in the back of it.
Well, you can anyway.
Yeah, but I don't because it's not part of the.
No,
actual...
I know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it myself.
No, it's not historically correct.
No, it's not historically correct. And I'm being historical anyway because I'm losing all my games.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
Whereas I could be taking a Cromwell in the desert.
Well, why don't you then?
Because it's not right.
Did they have them?
No. Not until later.
But it's just a reinforced platoon.
Okay.
So you can do what you like in a reinforced platoon, can't you? You don't have to follow the suggested lists at the back of the book. You can just field a reinforced platoon. So I could have a tiger, but I couldn't have shoots in.
You do have tigers, but they die.
I know. Yeah, very bad on you. They're endangered species. Leave them alone. Oh, one guy on the boat action page, I didn't say anything. He's painted a tiger, the 131.
Right.
He's done a really nice job on it. I was just going to put, that ain't going to end well. But I didn't. I thought, oh, we through. So yeah, there we go. We are having good games.
Yep.
Frustrating games because of the dice, but all in all, good games. And these are always normally a good shindig anyway.
Yeah.
Bolt action ones.
Yeah.
Struggle. I do struggle. I've always struggled in the desert.
Yeah, I don't know why. Your armies are nicely balanced.
Yeah, I know.
And so mine.
I don't know. But they're not, are they?
Of course they are.
They're not, are they?
Oh yeah.
But you're free observer.
Here we go again.
Here we go again, free observer brands.
And all your extra shots you get for your LMGs.
Yeah, only puts one pin on you though, doesn't it?
Well, extra man dead though, isn't it?
Yeah. Only if you jump out the Virgo.
I'm not going to do that. Oh, yeah, it jumps out of a vehicle where it's being shot with a computer.
So, just in case there's people that play 40k watching at the moment, so we obviously got our anniversary game on the 21st or 2nd of October.
Yep.
So there's the thing about the army lists. So just make your army list with no war gear, no character upgrades like X-Arc powers, Sisters of Battle rights or whatever they've got, Chaos rewards, anything like that. So you've got a basic flat 1500 point army, and then you've got 50 points to spend on vehicle war gear cards like reinforced armor, or you can get a Witchblade for your Farseer, or you get some biomolds for the Hive Tyrant, all that sort of shenanigans. So you should end up with 1,550 points, and 50 points of that is pure war gear.
Yeah.
So you got 1,500 points of just army, men, tanks, troops, the lot. And that's what we basically do. The first time we started the Codex Wars,
we had none.
everything was just a flat 1,500 points.
Yeah, no war gear at all.
In fact, only 2 armies, I think off the top of my head, have hit the 50-point mark for requisition.
Yeah.
That's the Nids and Eldar.
That would be yours, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, obviously, but that was you, because you fielded the Eldar Jetbike army. So thanks for that. Oh, so Codex Wars, round 5 starting next week. Rich, you have all of the Facebook site where it will be Jason's film. It will be Jason's film. No, I'll put it on there, but I'm just reiterating, just in case people don't go on the Facebook page and they're just listening.
Yeah.
So next week is round 5 of the Codex Wars.
Yeah.
Makes no difference to me who wins.
No, God.
Because it's your Angels of Death versus your Space Wolves. Oh, so you got to decide what army you want to use, and I get to use the other one. Now, if I remember correctly, you said you use your Angels, and I use your Wolves. And all I might do is just use one of your earlier points, one of your earlier armies.
You've got Angels of Death, haven't you?
No. True, but I want to use your Space Wolves. You want to use your Flesh Terrors, don't you?
I was thinking,
I could use my.
It could be a good match.
Could use my Dark Angels.
Yeah, it'd be a good match, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
what are you going to use though?
What do you mean? I'll use Space Force.
Oh.
Well, if you, there can't be Angels of Death against Angels of Death, it doesn't that?
Oh yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, he has got an army.
Come on, Jason, you can make a good army for him to use. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, but if then he loses, he's going to whinge. Instead of a fix.
I'm not going to. It doesn't matter if I lose, because if I lose really badly, that army doesn't get any victory points and requisition to spend on war gear. So it's a win-win for me.
All right, I'll do two army lists.
Right, okay.
Right. And
it would be nice to use my well-painted Dark Angel army though.
well, you make your army list then.
I've got it. It's 1,500 points, isn't it?
Then without
Without any war gear. So I just had some war gear to it.
I then do that.
I'll do that then. Crap, I'll go against Space Wolves.
Yeah, that's all right. Mine's all short range.
You will win anyway. Of course I will. Cheeky bastard.
Terminators against Terminators.
Deathwing. Deathwing, innit?
Yeah.
It's fearless.
I don't care. If you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but then you've got assault cannons anyway. I haven't. I've only got a flamer. I have a flamer. Well, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
What was that?
All through the video, yeah.
What, whinging all through the video? Alright, I won't. I'll be happy.
You won't be when I look at you.
I'll be like, yeah. Oh, well done, Jason. That was a good kill. Oh, no, my Terminators have done the bolt fire. Fantastic.
That'd be a good game, actually.
It'd be, yeah. Yeah, it would be, actually.
Yeah, do that, man.
It'd be nice to see a well-painted army on the board.
Well, Space Wars up.
You're such a dick.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So I'll do that then. So I use my Dark Angels against your Space Wolves for round 1 of...
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just roll the bloody dice and go cry in the corner. Tell you what. Why don't I just...
Oh, he's gonna go cry now. Oh god.
Why don't I just cry while I'm rolling the dice?
Well, yeah.
Should have brought your Italian tank, Rick, so you could show them off. Because it is well painted.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Actually, mate, honestly, they were so easy to do. I thought, this is the level Jace does.
Yeah.
And then I just had a bit of weather and it's better. And then you go down boosh.
Okay, can't see it. See,
no, you can't. No. To be honest, mate, without my paint glasses on, I can't see anyway. No. To be fair, with dice rolls like that, yeah, exactly.
Dice rolls like that.
I've got every reason to cry. He'll be doing that anyway the time the game starts. Mate, I'm going to be moaning when we're deploying.
Yeah?
Yeah, bloody hell. And I know the pain.
That would be a good matchup, actually. I like it.
Yeah. Tell you what I'm looking forward to. Danny, I'm looking forward to this scrap. Because I'm taking on his Blood Angels when he comes down for the weekend.
Yeah.
With my nids. So I might have to get some more nids painted just in time. What do you reckon? I mean, I could just fill loads of... Should I paint another 21 goals?
You wouldn't get 2 out of less than 20.
Oh yeah, they're only contrast. I could hit him with 60 home goals. 60 home goals. Stop that with your rapid fire. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Oh. Yeah, we have.
Or shall I get 3 lictors painted?
They die. The vehicles fall on them.
Your daughter will be working overtime getting all those models painted.
Yeah.
No, mate, she won't touch me Ned. She's doing the Italians at the moment.
You what?
Yeah, I've got her doing the Italians.
That's cheating.
No, it's not.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
It's between your painting challenge, not your daughter's.
Yeah. She was sired from me. We're connected, so...
But the trouble is, her model's going to look so much better than yours. It will stand out on the table too
I don't
much.
care, I'm not biting. Me too, Blood Angels versus Nids. It's going to be great. It's going to be a right shindig, but I can only have 1 half turn.
Oh,
Because I'm only allowed 1 per 1,000. So to make up for that, I might have to have 3 carnifixes, but I've only got 2 painted, so I might have to paint another carnifix, whack a load of woman balls on.
yes,
I need a couple more warriors from the hive one to just run across the board. Plus you got the table to contend with. Yeah, it should be quite good. Give you more models to shoot and kill, Chase. Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to do the I always get this wrong, War Games Atlantic Italians as just regular or inexperienced.
Oh, yeah.
Italians.
Yeah.
That'd be the easiest thing to do. And I was gluing the War Games Italian together this morning. I thought, they're individual arms. And there's me moaning about the other War Game Atlantic stuff.
Individual ones,
oh yeah, they're individual. Oh, terrible.
Oh.
Having said that, some of them have got the gun glued to the hand, but then you got a hand on the gun. You got to glue that on, and you got to glue the other on and attach it like that.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I've done over.
You've done loads of Americans.
Yeah.
Over there, you can't see, but over there, he's got a tray. I mean, you literally got the basis to do, and
Yeah.
And it's obviously used contrast, but you won't, like you say, you won't see that from 3 foot away. And you must have over 70 models in there? And you started them at the beginning of this month?
No, it's less than that.
But we started the challenge in July.
Oh yeah.
So in July, I've managed to paint 5 little tanks, a CB33s and 2 CB35s.
Yeah.
I've managed to paint 3 trucks.
Yeah.
The Ultra Blinder, which I've got to admit, I thought come out really well. And then the M1139 tank.
That's not bad.
And you've done?
About 50 to 60, about 50 basic men. 3 like machine gun teams. Yeah, 30 cal machine gun teams. 3 of those. 2 mortar teams. 2 radio operated teams. 2 medics. What else is it? Oh, 2 sergeants. That's for the Americans. And then I've done...
Hell, you've done all that for the Americans.
Yeah.
What were all those vehicles you posted then?
Well, they're British. So I've done 2 trucks. Yeah, 2 normal trucks. Done 3 Morris SC9s, I think it is.
You've already painted them?
Yeah, they painted them. Done 3 of those. Did 2 Rolls-Royce armoured cars.
Right, okay.
Didn't have a Churchill because I needed another Churchill, and I did another Matilda as well.
And so I've managed to paint. Oh, hang on a minute. I've painted 10 vehicles. How many vehicles you painted? Are you going to do some French as well, Jason?
French? No.
You're going to get us kicked off the air, Jason, with attitude like that.
It's not being racist.
I didn't say anything about racist.
They're French.
Nationalist.
Same thing. They're French. You've got to be racist.
Actually, you saying that, the free French were hard. They were hard.
They weren't that. They weren't free.
Well, they were free, weren't they?
Countries.
No, the country wasn't. No.
There you go then.
They should have run away as fast as they did. But the free French, it's a hard army.
Yeah, so I've done those. I've done some tanks.
Well, how many vehicles have you done?
5 armoured cars.
Right.
2 trucks.
7.
A Matilda.
8.
Churchill.
9.
I think that was it, wasn't it?
Ah, right. So I've painted more vehicles than you. You've just whacked out 70 men as well. So hang on a minute. With the vehicles that you've painted, is that you ready for Italy?
Yeah.
Right. So we're waiting on me.
Yeah. Well, we would be.
Et tu, Brutus, et tu. Fucking hell. Yeah. Alright, okay. So I'll bang him out this week.
Yeah, because I've literally got all the men and the Brems are all painted, so I oh, mate. Yeah.
So I've started a completely new army, you just fleshed out yours.
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
And I've done it so I can, because later on I'll need either 2 Churchills or 2 Matildas, so I've done those for it.
Well, once I've done these Belisaria, or whatever they're called, the elite guys, once they're done, that should give me the forces I need for at least the first 2 scenarios. So while we play that, and then we've got all the rest of the games in between, I'll try and get the Wargame Atlantics done because there's a big battle where I have to be all inexperienced. Oh. Italian inexperienced. Holy crap.
Oh, did you look at that?
That's going to be horrendous. What rule?
Inexperienced people, what do they hit on? Because I've seen a couple, I don't know if you guys know, I've seen a couple of people on YouTube doing it and saying that inexperience only can cause.
No, inexperienced. Everybody hits on 3 as a base.
Yeah, but they keep saying, oh yeah, you hit on 4, blah blah blah. They go, oh okay. I still don't care. They'll still be all inexperienced.
I don't think they do. I think they hit on a 3+ standard. It's just your toughness, or what it needs to wound you.
That's what I'm not.
And you cause with an inexperience, you're lower leadership. Your leadership 7.
That's a man.
Oh my God, leadership 7, and Italians are -1 on certain orders. Jesus.
Yeah, my whole army is for the first couple of games for my Americans. All inexperienced.
Oh no, inexperienced leads of 8.
Okay.
Conscript, poor, little training, no combat experience. Right, so let's have a look.
Yeah, it was just a couple of people have been saying about shooting that they only hit one scores.
Right, so look at shooting then.
That was all. Yes, if it is, you won't be suffering much from my Americans because they won't be hitting anything. Be 50-50.
Mm.
No?
Target reacts, measure
It'd
range.
just be modifiers, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Sure it is. Here we go. Roll a hit.
Yeah.
There is 3. 3 is a hit. Base chance is 3+.
Inexperienced, there we go.
Bugger me!
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, inexperienced is -1.
Wow! Well, because we've never fielded any experience.
No, yeah. So, yeah, there would be a lot of hits going on that game. So, you're Italians are fighting.
No, I've even highlighted it. Inexperienced units suffer -1 penalty to hit roll. Wow, never noticed that before because we've never fielded them.
No.
Jesus! Holy crap! Oh, that's horrendous!
Yeah. So, it should be fun.
Oh, that's really bad.
So it'll be like, I'll be hitting on 6s followed by 6s and join any cover.
Tell you what, why don't we just have a combat game and just charge at each other?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, should be good, wouldn't that one?
Right, this is it. This is the. Oh God, no! It's scenario 2.
Because I ain't got much more to. I ain't got many vehicles to paint for the Americans. I've only got a couple, and that'll be done. So I should be finished by a month or 2.
Tank vehicles cross and destroy 4-inch section. Engineers cross and may remove 6-inch. Preparatory bombardment. No support. Night flight. Turn to a hold position. Eliminate the enemy. Victory.
Yeah, tonight, anyway, it's one of those against your things. I'll tell you what I did do. I had a look at the Canadians army list.
Canadians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got some. Because I just thought I'd have a look. Because I didn't want to get a British European army. I know I've got the Americans. But I was looking at the Canadians, and they got some nice little things in there, like flamethrower tanks.
Yeah, but the Italians like that.
Yeah, but it came from Canadians. They look quite good, see?
Scenario 2, you need Matilda 2s.
Matilda 2s, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I've got 2 of them.
I can only take CV 33s and 35s.
That's right, Matildas just walk over them or whatever.
Oh no, I thought I had to be inexperienced in this one.
Yeah, I've got the Matildas.
Scenario 3, I'm going to be all inexperienced. But scenario 2, not like you need the help. If I have 1,000 points, you have 1,250. You have more points.
Oh. That's been a
Good luck, Jason. Canadians along with the French and the British allies. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I sort of just was reading, because I got the book for the Canadians, I was reading it, and I thought, just to see what they're like. But they got a couple of slightly different troop options. So they can have a unit that can have like 3 piercing.
Because we were thinking if we go to Pacific or Burma, you were going to do the Japanese, I was going to do the Aussies.
Yeah.
Which should be interesting. And of course, Jason would just turn up with 100 bamboo spearmen.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would. You'd use all tactics and charge at me.
No, I'd just charge you anyway, but it wouldn't be bamboo spearmen.
Yeah, well, it'd be kamikaze, whatever it is. Be banzai.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be good. I could have some
Maui tank
Yeah, tank, I suppose so.
and a suicide bombs.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, but at least my Aussies would be stubborn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
But if I was going to do that, what box set would I get? Would I just get the Commonwealth box set? So there's like the heads in it.
it's got like, yeah.
I'd have to go for the Commonwealth box set because they'd be like in tropical kit.
Oh, I thought so, yeah. You can actually, I think you can actually buy the models already, but I think they might be metal.
Yeah, I ain't going to do
But
that.
yeah, I think it'd be the Commonwealth. It's the Commonwealth box set, pink and green.
Tell you another army which would be very interesting is the Sikh army.
Yes.
They were hard.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to paint.
Stubborn. Yeah, that was basically the 8 pot. They were part of the Desert Rats from that.
That'd be an interesting army to paint, I think.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people paint those ones. They look nice.
They do look nice.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest. Be different as well. So that's bolt action.
Yeah,
That's the way we're going with bolt action.
Your strength would be the Pacific, wouldn't it? That would just be Burma.
Who's that?
If you did the Pacific, it wouldn't be the Pacific.
No, I think if you're going to do the Pacific, you'd have to do US Marines.
Yeah.
US Marines and bloody Japanese.
Yeah.
And but then the would it be? Yes, you can have some of those natives and pointy sticks. Depends on the date. Red shorts first jungle. Yeah. But
Yeah.
with I've always seen it as you got with the Americans, you've got that camouflagey type look about it. So where you've got your European stuff with their block colours, the US Marines in the Pacific always look a little bit more camouflaged.
I don't think they were. I think it was just faded.
Oh, right, okay.
I think that's what it was. I think the actual clothes were just faded more because of the sun.
Because then if that's the case, right, if you do Japanese and I do the Aussies, then your Japanese will be able to translate to the Pacific, and your Americans, if you're saying they're just faded, you could use your European.
I think now they've actually got there is actually Marine models, box sets for Marines.
Ah, right, okay.
So I think they're slightly different.
Yeah, so like my Grenadiers, they'll have camouflage on the hats and that.
Yeah, I think the models are slightly different.
Honestly, have you ever watched the Pacific, the TV series, when they're walking through the jungle, and and suddenly that jungle would come alive and Japanese come out of nowhere? Jesus Christ, it'd be like Vietnam, wouldn't it? Just play on your nerves all the time. The fighting for the islands was defending Aussies with the Aussies, New Zealanders and Indians. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I'd have that. So is that for Burma? Because that will give me quite a few options. So I could have Aussies and Sikh Indians.
Yeah, that would be the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Ones, yeah.
So we could see the
But I've got loads of heads. Because I bought the Commonwealth box sets because that was the box sets I was using for the SAS or the veterans.
Oh, okay.
So I've got loads of spare heads for if you need more.
Speaking of SAS, I think Kitchen's doing an SAS force with spot action and test stuff.
Yeah. Well, I thought because they had that main island, didn't they, in the Pacific where
Sunrise and Burma. All right, okay.
Because there was that island where they basically let all the Americans come to shore and they just fought them when they're inside the jungle. You're inside the island. It's the main.
That's not the one Clint Eastwood directed.
Yeah.
Well, the Sands of Iwo Jima and that.
Yeah. But what was quite when they captured the general, they hung him for war crimes.
Who hung who?
When they caught the actual Japanese general,
right?
They actually did him for war crimes.
Well, the Americans did.
Yeah. Right. But he actually didn't commit them. What it was, because when they got all the information they put out for him, like, oh, you did this, and this.
Well, they actually could do early war Germans for the Chinese.
When they said all these crimes he did on this island, he actually wasn't there. We hadn't even posted it. It was the guy before that did them all, but because he did such a good job of basically holding up the Americans, he basically made revenge. So they go, there we go. When they got all the paperwork afterwards, like after the war, they actually looked at it properly. Yeah, he wasn't half the stuff they were saying he did.
He didn't do.
He didn't actually do it at all. No, he wasn't even based on the island.
Bloody hell.
He was still on somewhere else. Yeah, there's a whole history program on it, on the island, the commanders and like war crimes they did. But yeah, he wasn't even there.
Savage though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they were just not going to give an inch of.
Well, they had nowhere to go anyway.
No.
So yeah, they couldn't get off the
Well,
island.
it's come to like, obviously there's this film coming out now, I can't pronounce it, but it's to do with the building of the A-bomb.
Oh yeah.
Right? And they're now realising, or they reckon now, only 1% of that bomb went off properly. And you would have American, Brits, Indians and other locals, yeah.
Yeah.
So they reckon only 1% of it actually properly fused and exploded.
Yeah.
So all that damage was 1% of the reaction. And yet bomb nuclear weapons now are like 100,000 times more powerful, and you think, bloody hell. And I didn't realise there's shadows, what they call, there's shadows or markings on the papers and that, of people. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And that was potentially 1%.
Yeah, but when they say about it, how much that destroyed, they already destroyed cities before that with sending devices, because most of the cities were wood.
Oh yeah, the Dresden or something?
No, in Japan as well.
Oh,
in Japan, basically, it went, so they go, one bomb that did all that, but they've done that already with fire bombs.
Well, the reason they brought it up is because, like, it's not radioactive there.
Oh, I don't know. No, it's
not, because it rebuilt, and it's because only 1% was done, it's gone. So it's not even radioactive there. Like, I mean, look at it. Chernobyl, you can't go there still. Or it's still up on the Geiger counter or whatever. Yeah. That's mental, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
All that devastation, that was like 1%.
But there was potential. But there was theories now that the Japanese didn't surrender because of that bomb.
Because they must have thought, well, we've got no chance now.
No, it wasn't that. No.
We're back to the corner, we're going to fight to the end now.
That they reckon now it was because the Russia was coming down from the top. And if Russia got where they wanted to get to, Japan would have been invaded by Russia, would have lost to Russia. Well, Russia don't believe in the emperor, having a state, like a king or queen. So they knew that they would have lost their emperor, where America.
Yeah, but Russia would have had to come down through China.
Well, they were. They started coming down. That's what they.
Yeah, but I'm assuming China wasn't fighting Russia.
No.
No, so were they allies? I can't remember.
Well, China would be fighting Japanese.
Yeah, China would have been, so the enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of thing.
But because they'd finished in the West, they could bring all their resources down the other way. And they reckon that they surrendered them because they knew they would have lost their emperor. That's why they surrendered to the Americans, because the Americans didn't care who was in charge, they just wanted to stop.
But I can't believe that the Russians took the most casualties and we're still kicking ass.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't care, did they?
Oh my God, the manpower of that nation at that time was just stupid. Well, everybody got for him. I mean, look at that woman that Russian woman whose husband got killed, and then she bought her own tank and went fighting the Germans.
Yeah, I mean...
I'll have that T-47, thanks. Cheers. And they were so basically built as well. It's like, I took out a tank. That's all right, there's another 5 over there, mate. Yeah. Unbelievable. There are all sorts of politics going on. I bet there was.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, you never, as a kid, you think, they surrendered because of this, they surrendered. But when they actually start going into it properly nowadays, and actually getting all the books and actually looking at it, it's like, oh, okay. No, it wasn't just because of that. It was because of this, and this as well.
I reckon I'll get away with it with you lot. There's a dark meme out there, and it's got a picture of Barbie. Yeah. And a picture of the actress from Oppenheimer or whatever it is, who created the A-bomb. Yeah. And the Barbie picture says, my product first dropped in Japan. It was the A-bomb. How dark is that? It's really funny though. So of course I had to show my daughters. They laughed. My missus just glared at me, as usual.
Wasn't Barbie a rip-off for another doll anyway?
Cindy was the other one.
Yeah, Cindy was British, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but Barbie was actually a copy of a doll from either Germany or Switzerland or something.
Don't know, but it's meant to have been.
And it wasn't a kiddie's doll either.
Oh, wasn't it?
No, it was
one of those sex dolls.
It was a like a adult gimmick doll thing.
Oh, right, okay. Because I always thought it was the woman who produced it was based on her granddaughter or something.
No,
So have you taken your daughter to see tomorrow? No, I haven't. My missus did. Yeah. Because of the emperor knew that the whole island was supposed to be Korea. Yeah, it probably would have been. And he could just not stomach that Japanese island being divided like between the Americans and Soviets. Yeah. So he's like, I am that. Yeah. If we can stay as a whole country and surrender to you, is that all right? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and plus they knew the Soviets didn't believe in the emperor having an emperor. They would have got rid of their emperor.
Yeah, well, they got rid of their Tsar anyway.
Yeah. And Japan couldn't cope with that. So.
Well, look at what France did the same, didn't they? 100 years or so earlier, with the French Revolution, got rid of the monarchy. Yeah. And Russia got rid of their monarchy.
We kept ours.
We kept ours. Fantastic.
Biggest tourist attraction ever.
It is.
Yeah.
Bringing out a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right, sir, we're not going to go over an hour like we did last time, so shall we wrap this up?
We better do, because else we'll be here to God knows what time in the morning.
So that's like over 45 minutes of chatting.
Actually, last time we weren't too bad, was it?
We went over an hour, what are you on about?
No, I mean the game.
We suddenly started talking dwarfs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the game was quite quick though.
Because everyone wants to see my dwarfs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very quickly, you'll see it anyway. We've randomly rolled and we're playing objectives in this game, aren't we? 4 objectives, scattered around the field. Pardon me. We don't know what side we're going to go on yet. You ready?
So, hang on, before you say that, my dwarf army, is that going to, the first one that's going to come out, is going to go against your undead, or is it going to go against your elves?
I'm trying to get 1,000 points worth of elves done.
Right.
So I'm hoping to do the classic elves. To me, it's always classic elves versus dwarves because of the animosity there.
Yeah.
Or, of course, the ultimate classic would be you against goblins in orcs. I don't have them. And so you need to start making those live chats an hour long instead of just 30 minutes. It's not 30 minutes, it's 46.
Yeah.
Sit on them quick, Jace. So, if to do 1,000 points worth of elves,
Yeah.
I've got to make some molds to cast some Phoenix guards. I've got 3. Keep them dry tally. So I've got 3. So if I can get another 1, so I've got each individual one, because there was only 4 released anyway. So I only need for a horde. It's regiment's 20. Horde 35 and 30. I'm sure they'll manage it soon. Well, we do an hour if you want.
Yeah.
It's only 15 more minutes, 40 more minutes.
Yeah.
So, so that's the plan, is to do a high elf or an elven kingdom army against you. Push to the shot and use me undead. Jason will 3D print them, Rich. Well, I've got a whole 2,300. I've got a whole 2,300 point 3D printed vampire army, which I'm looking forward to.
I ain't got 3D printed yet.
Underline yet.
Yeah, I know.
You can't do it, mate. You'll just have more models than you'll ever paint in your life.
I know. I can drown happy.
But I do like these little drowning resin. But I do like these little 6-month blocks we're doing.
Yeah.
So these next 6 months, I'm just going to focus on my Italians. I will look through all the scenarios, find out what tanks I need, vehicles I need as I go, get them painted, get those men done. So if I have the 30 Belisarian, that's great, and then I can do the 64 other Italians I got. I was just about to say you're nearly an hour already, just 10 more minutes to go.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I'm thinking of. Jason's
the only thing we will might struggle is when it comes to doing the tank battles.
Yeah, but then what I'll do is if I look ahead through this and I'm going to have to write down what I got, what I need.
So I need to get more.
Yeah, the tank clash at Massili or something like that.
So
Yeah, look how dinky small they are.
Yeah, no,
I honestly thought that I generally thought the scales were wrong.
No, they're tiny,
They're
mate.
pathetic.
Yeah, you're basically skimming your arse across the floor on them.
Right, so by scenario 4, I need an M1340 tank. So I need to get one of them. And ideally, the Italians, the infantry should be Belisagalario or whatever it is. I've got an Italian friend, I'll find out how this is pronounce it. I'll have to phone her up. Yeah, right, so that's fine then. So I need another tank. What the hell is that?
These are fast and paintbrush, yeah.
All the
So I've got loads of these ones.
Yeah, very good. All Italian units must be inexperienced. The following vehicles may be selected. An AB40, that's the older blinder.
Right.
What the hell's the L335?
Oh, just look it up on your. I'll say look up your phone, but you can't.
And
That's
an
what I do.
L335cc and an L335 LF and an M1139. Well, I've got an M1139, but what the hell's
LF.
LF. L335 LF.
I don't know. Just look them up. And, yeah, all I do is I literally go on my phone and look them up that way so I can see what the pictures are. It's easier, yeah. And you just see what you get then. Small tank comes with a flamer.
Oh, right, okay.
That'd be not bad, that'd be quite good. But yeah, I'm just going to be basically finishing them off. So if I get one more Crusader, then I have 3 Crusaders for.
Yeah, but this is annoying. This is scenario 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to. A few remaining L3 CB 3536 centers were also present with the now
One has
strip
MGs on the face on each face.
Oh, the following vehicles may be selected, but it just says here in the thing, the few remaining L3 CB 3536 light tanks were also present with the now straight frame, giving more opportunities to move safely. So technically I should be able to use them then.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to use these other vehicles,
Yeah.
but I've got an M1139. That's the last vehicle I just painted.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm all right there. That's quite interesting actually. Tank Clash, we're going to get an M1340.
I like the early wars. I think it's quite good because the tanks aren't necessarily overpowering.
Yeah, so there you go. Your tanks, you can have the Mars CS9.
Got 3 of them.
Marmon Harrington.
Got one of them.
Recce Carrier. Mark
That's a Vickers.
A9, A10 or
that.
A13 Crusader tanks.
Yeah, got them.
Right, so all I need to do to get past scenario
You won't like
4...
the A9.
Why not?
It's got 3 machine guns on it. Yeah.
Italians.
Talk about 3. The numbers of the tanks, it's the code of the tanks, yeah. It says L35 or something or other. They can't just give it a normal name like a Crusader, it makes it easier.
Oh, that's interesting. Scenario 5 is I have more points than you.
Panzerfaust turned up. It turned up late.
We're going in a minute.
Yeah.
Evening Panzerfaust. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I think the first couple of scenarios are going to be fun games. It'll be weird to play.
Ah, right. So, hang on a minute.
That's the Mosque one, isn't it? Scenario 6.
Yeah, but Mercer Briga, or whatever. Looking forward. Oh, I don't like to look at that one. There's minefields and all sorts there.
Depends who's attacking.
The German attacking German force and defending Commonwealth force. Great. I have 100 points advantage. So if you have 500 points in defence, I've got 1,000 points to attack. 500 points in defence. Bloody hell! That was no, it's not. Yeah, but you get minefields, anti-tank ditch, barbed wire, trench lines, and bunkers. Holy crap!
They're going to be good games. It'll be interesting.
Oh, Italian forces.
Yeah. It's all World War II.
Trying to make a game of it this week. Oh, trying to, mate. I always do. You know me. Always bring me happy face. Right. Options. Italian forces also took part in similar attacks on the Australian perimeter. To recreate this, select the attacking platoons from the Italians.
We don't swear. What are you talking about?
I did swear. I did swear a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier on, I dropped an F-bomb. But this is PG. You're allowed one F-bomb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently so, right? So there's always these memes going around. Lord of the Rings, there's no swear words in it, but because it's PG, no, there's no swear words in it, but because it's PG,
yeah,
you're allowed to drop one like F-bomb. And I was like, where would you put it? You shall not pass!
That'd be that only fucking one.
One does not simply fucking walk in the mortal. I mean, honestly, where would you put it? It would just ruin the films. Dude.
I think we did one and one.
But it's just like, just go through the whole film thing. I'd put one there.
Oh god, yeah.
It's like when Aragorn, just when he's about to charge in at the end towards him.
You know what it is when
Frodo.
No, oh, what's it called? The weird little thing.
Well, it's Gollum.
Gollum starts falling into the lava and going, fuck!
My dad's here. Oh my god, it'd be so funny. But then right? You got all these films, but you got Harry Potter, God knows how many films, hardly any Oscars. I don't even think they won an Oscar. You got the Marvel franchise, like 23 films, and I think they won 3 Oscars. And then you got Lord of the Rings trilogy, 3 films, 17 Oscars. It's like, jog on, mate. The trucks need some. Yes, you said that, but what?
They got markers on it. They just cover in dust.
No, but it's like I painted. I didn't use the trans decals. I painted on the Italian flags on the tank and the auto blender.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to paint on the trucks.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to find some photos. Leslie, if you can find some photos of some Italian trucks with markings, put them on the Bring 'em Battle page for us, mate, and then I'll copy them. Currently being slapped by my father's gorilla arm. You'll be alright, King. But yeah, so yeah, if you can find some pictures, mate, that'd be great. Numbers on the plates. I'll look for you. It's like numbers on the plates. I'm not painting a reg number on the truck. I know I've painted Asriel on the shoulder pad of Asriel.
You got stuck there, didn't you?
And that took ages, but I don't think I could. Well, I could get a pen, a marker pen, couldn't I? Just do it. But I'm sure there should be something on the doors. I mean, I was going to paint the Italian flag on the roof, but but I don't think I did that. I don't even like the tanks. Get some decals. Oh, I can't, mate.
What, decals? Why not?
Well, for my Italians.
Yeah.
Well, I got them, but the trucks didn't come with them.
Oh, right.
Talk about something else. I'm not going to. We're going anyway. We've got 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want us to talk about? We've got Kings of War, we've got Warhammer 40k 2nd edition, 3rd edition, one-page rules, bolt action, Europe or Africa. Choice is yours. Do they do it for bolt action? Yes, they do. And they come with the Warlord games, but I got these off a 3D printed person, so I didn't get any decals with them.
No, Warlord's term separate anyway.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, saying that, I've got some decals that came with the Auto Blender, so I might be able to use that. You guys play Fortnite now?
No.
Bolt action Far East. Ooh, I'm not interested in the Russians. I'm assuming that's what you mean by the East.
No, East will be...
Or Far East, would that be more Oriental?
Yeah, it'd be Oriental, wouldn't it?
No, I mean, saying that, I looked through...
That's what I think that would be the Aussies.
Yeah, but I looked through the book and it'd be like the Finland and Hungary. Be interesting little side armies.
Yeah. But if you want to do the Aussies, and I was going to do, I do the Japs, and then you can always do a Marine army, and I'd do the Japs.
No, I'm going to do the Aussies.
Yeah, you can do the Aussies. After then, you can do the Marines, can't you?
What's the point?
Go against the Japs. You've got island hopping. You've got jungle fighting.
Okay, could do.
That gives you another army to play with.
So I've got the Italians. I'll have me.
It's not going to be a tank fest, is it?
Good grief, no.
See?
No. Alright, but let's get the Italians. Let's get the campaign in the Western Desert going first.
Yeah, and get the armies finished.
Did we agree, though, that we were just going to do a whole... What was that?
So we've got to play the Japs. Yeah, it's all fun and good.
It's all fun and games till someone has to play Imperial Japan. That's not clickbait at all. I mean, there's not a book out there with the crimes of Bushido, which I got to own, the bastards. Good grief, they make the Germans look lovely. You'd rather take the Germans for tea than the Japanese. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But no one talks about that.
No one talks about that. No one brings that up. It's all fun and games. You go. Honestly, God, how much clickbait was that?
Oh, look at that.
Jesus.
Yeah, we've got to get these 2 armies finished first.
Yeah, get the Italians done. We got 6 months to paint just as much as we can. I'll make sure I've got everything I need to go through the campaigns. But looking at that, once we get past scenario 6, it's the Germans take over.
Yeah, because the Italians aren't there. Well, they are.
Well, they are.
I was thinking about the Italian Underbelly campaign book. See what that was like?
Yeah. So we got that as well.
See, if there's anything.
Some of these are really open games with just some depressions and rough ground.
I'll be pretty depressed if I was stuck at that as well.
Well, the depressions would be where I roll my dice. Oh, hang on, scenario 9, the Italians are the defenders. So there are some.
You guys have already painted look real good. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, he was talking to me then, not you.
He said units, not vehicles.
Yeah, me again.
No, vehicles aren't units, they're vehicles. I've got units of men.
Yeah, but you've not posted pictures of
I
them.
have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh. The war crimes were only committed by the loser. The victors should have some unfortunate incidents.
Yeah.
Jesus, Danny. He's not wrong.
Yeah, we can watch all those.
Yeah.
Those civilians in that building, I didn't see them.
That's German. What's this one? Oh, that's that one there. So that's German.
It's gonna be
Operation Crusader is Italians. Germans.
It's going to be a good book to go through.
What's this one?
Go on.
Scenario 11, Italians. Oh, that's not good for you.
What's that?
The Commonwealth players to defend the entire force must be placed on the table and set up. The Italian must nominate at least half its force to come. Special rules. Mistaken identity. Confusion reigned in the New Zealand ranks. To represent this, in addition to the order dice for each side, place 4 order dice of a different colour in the dice bag. When one of these is drawn, it should be put to one side. If the next dice drawn is for the Commonwealth player, it can only be used to give a down order. Ooh. If another non-player die, it is discarded. Wow. Oh, during Crusader, the RAF had the upper hand. Well, hooray!
Yay!
As the Luftwaffe was struggling with fuel shortages.
So what's something for airstrikes?
Oh, both players may select forward observers.
Oh, is that it?
The attacker must overrun the defensive position. The defender must try and stop this. So that's Italians against New Zealand. So you'd have to proxy.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Proxy that. That's okay. That's Germany. Free French. Well, we're not going to do that because you don't want to get free French. Jewish Brigade. Africa Corps. Yeah, so there's a couple in there.
Yeah.
And we'll just have some. Oh, didn't mean to make that wobble. We'll just have some laughs anyway. Look, they made us go for an hour, Jay.
We better
go, haven't we?
Yeah, we better start getting a plane.
They're tricking us. It means we don't start gaming now till about 9:30. And then we won't leave here till about midnight, but that's what we do for you
Rich will
guys.
start crying.
I'm going to start crying when we deploy. It's how much you play for the French. Oh, we're not going to. No. The soft underbelly, what was that?
Italian soft underbelly.
Yeah, well, we're going to do that as well.
Yeah,
I could use the, it's 9:30 here. See, it's 9:30 already.
Yeah.
Pay. It's how much you pay for the French. Yeah, we're going to do the Italian soft underbelly, I think, because I'm going to just use my desert stuff.
Yeah.
Because
And then they've got the other book on top of that. Is where it's called the next one on. Yeah, free French are free. You don't have to pay for them.
Oh, on that note, I'm going to go. See you later, guys.
Yeah, see you later, guys.